Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people. Welcome back. If you were here earlier, welcome back. And if you weren't here earlier, well, welcome. It took about an hour and a half break, hour and 40-minute break. And we're back. Same city. So we're about to make some changes. We need some changes. We're going to get intersections unlocked here. Let's go with highways. And then, I gotta unlock both of them. That hurts. And now I gotta spend all my points on intersections. Ouch. Okay. It's alright. It's okay. What I want to do is fix a few things, move industry, and then resume building the city out that direction. And some over here once the pollution clears up. So I want to look at what we just unlocked. So we have large roads now. So 6-lane divided, 7 lanes, 6-lane one-way. Oof. And some really nice bridges. Ooh, Golden Gate, 8-lane divided cable stayed bridge. Wow. 6-lane divided. Extra dosed. What's that? Bridges can dose. Okay. Then we unlocked our highways, which gives us some cool suspension bridges, as well as a 2-lane highway truss arch bridge. And then we have our intersections, and that is where we're going to begin. We're going to do a park low here, I think, so that we can get connectivity on both sides. I'm going to pause the game just because I'm not really sure how this is going to work out. I want to see about doing something here on this interchange first with... Well, that's big. I was thinking about doing this over here, but I've got some overlapping happening. And I'd also have to change my highway angles just a bit. But the cool thing about these is if you can get them to line up just right, they'll just drop into place. Well, like right there, if it weren't for the fact that it was overlapping out on the side roads, we could pretty much just drop this in. So we may do some changes here on that end. We could do a teardrop roundabout, maybe. That might fit a little better. Not really. Well then, let's... Don't know the best way to go about doing this, to be honest. But, since we're paused, I'm afraid that if I start bulldozing stuff, I'm not going to have money to replace it, is the only my big fear. So, landfill's 70 grand, so I'm not too worried about the landfill. Our wastewater treatment is 480. Okay, so we're at what, 530 of stuff, and then our road maintenance depot is another 75, so 600,000 roughly that we'll need to replace of stuff that's sitting here, not to mention the roads. The roads aren't very expensive. I want to get this industry out of here and move it over to here. So maybe we do this interchange first. If it'll fit, we might have to get another tile. So let's go to our interchanges, and we could do a single point and just kind of try to get that to drop in right here. But even that doesn't want to... Almost, though. It's really close. Oh, wait. Do I have it going the wrong way? No. These highways are just really close. So, wait. What's going on here? So, it goes from a highway to a divided road. Ah. That's why we've got the overlapping items thing going on. Otherwise, it fits. Like, you can see, it fits just fine otherwise. V-Borg! What's up? Who stole your pants? We can do a roundabout interchange. Nah. Cloverleaf, too large, though. We can fix that. We can buy some tiles. Let's buy that one, that one, that one, and that one. Just for now. You know what I mean? Let's buy that one. Purchase. Cool. I love that noise it makes. Let's keep looking at what interchanges we have available. I want to say that Trumpet Roundabout would be okay here. It's freeing having no pants. But who took your pants? So I don't quite get why it's not. It's supposed to just like let you upgrade in place, but I guess the highways aren't quite lined up perfectly. What if I turn off all my snapping? Is it a pantsless type of day? And that one doesn't want to go in. Maybe we'll have to delete the highway, drop it in. But I'd kind of like to have. Well, no, we don't really need connectivity because we're gonna build a bridge out that way. So let's just bulldoze some stuff here. Let's bulldoze from like here. Ooh, I don't want to go all the way back there though. Yeah, I don't want to go all the way back there. We'll just do that. There we go. And then, ooh, and again, I don't want to bulldoze the entire highway, so we'll just get rid of some stuff. There. And then, let's see if we can't get this to connect down here. Let's have a closer railroad. Let's go closer to this end. Let's go down here. Ooh. Maybe I want my snapping back on. So that's saying overlapping items still. Okay, so if I get it close, it lines up. There. Look at that. That's almost perfect. Not quite, but almost. So what we could do is like get rid of that little bit that's not perfect and grab the 2-lane highway, 2-lane 2A, there we go, and then do a simple curve and just curve that in like that. Ah, that was so easy. Look at that. Look how easy that makes that. I remember reading something that you were getting kind of fed up with where you were and were wanting to change. I am gonna just delete all this. Not all that though. I hope you get it, and I hope it's more fulfilling than where you've been. So how can I get something that far away to connect nicely?
You're listening to Second Moon, the station for the cultural sophisticate who doesn't fear
Every time he starts talking, it freaks me out.
challenging sphere of the classical genre.
So, isn't there a parallel? I thought there was a parallel. Let's parallel this while we're building here.
Here we have some.
I'm gonna go to here, and hopefully that'll be close enough that I can now.
Dear Professor Hornbuckle.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
For my erudite,
How do you change the radio station?
modesty demands that I prevaricate against the title. I am but a.
There we go. Wait, so there's that, and then there's the vibe and the smooth beat. Kind of like that. So cool. We've got this in here, so we just need to get this down to a 2-lane road. So let's just extend this out just a wee bit. Look at that parallel road tool. That is beautiful. Oh, I wanted to go straight, my bad. It's just right. Oh, that's really nice, Viborg, to have it just guaranteed having some remote opportunities. And then if I put this in the middle, look how easy it makes that. Oh my gosh. Well, that's nice. And then I don't want parallel mode anymore. Keep that off. Should be able to come in and connect that up. And then do the same thing in reverse and connect that up. And then we have It's not perfect. And for some reason, there's stoplights. So let's see if we can figure out what's going on here. Because we don't need stoplights here. So let's get rid of that side, because that side seems to be the one that's wanting to add there. So that made kind of a funky end. All right. So let's try this again. Go from right here. And maybe turn off all of our snapping. No, let's turn off snap to existing geometry. And draw that out. Still doing a weird there. And no matter what, it wants to add stoplights, and we don't want stoplights here. Can I fix that though? Come in here and right click, yeah, get rid of stoplights. But now there's a yield there, so do I need to say no left-hand turns there? There's no reason they should be yielding to anyone. Like, they should just be going through. And it's not quite doing for me what I want. I'm gonna grab this and grab my upgrade and see if I can't just move this over a little bit. Oh, it is where it is. How do you do this? Maybe it needs to be a little longer. So let's back these sections off. Let's go down here where we already have one of these interchanges. Let's see how they did it. Ah, I see. Okay. I see what's wrong. Okay. Got it. So it wasn't the length of this. It was where I was snapping to. Let's turn all this back on. And we'll just go ahead and parallel it to about there. And now turn off parallel. Turn this back on. And what I want to do is snap to the side, not the center. Yep. That's the ticket right there. So I just want to get it close here. So that might not be pretty, but dang it, it's functional. There, now are we without traffic lights? No, it still has freaking traffic lights. Why? At least it doesn't have the weird interchange anymore. So can I now get rid of those traffic lights without having a yield sign? No yield sign this way. And no yield sign that way. And it automatically put in a no U-turn. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Cool. So this is going to be our new industrial area. Let's continue this road down. Why do you not want to snap to the center here? Is that not the same road? Oh, it's not. Oh, it is. Why do you not want to snap? Oh, wait. It was not the same road. Yeah. And we'll just bring that way down so we have room for expansion later. Cool. And I'm over the radio stations. They can go away. Awesome. So we're going to move the landfill and everything out over this way, just to get it out of here. So I want to look at our terrain. What did I end up eating? I had some chicken. Ooh, I also want to look at what I have out here, though. Yeah, the farm is right here. So maybe we put the landfill and everything else over here. What is that? What is that indicating there? I don't know. What was that indicating? Now, there was a purple thing there when I looked at it. I don't quite... I don't know. I have no idea what that means. So maybe we need to put industry to this side. And landfill and everything to this side. That's fine. We can do that. So we will do a local road. We'll come back off just a little bit here. And bring that straight out to... Actually, let's go 112 and then go 112. We know it's kind of our... Or 224. You know, it's kind of the thing that it likes. There we go. And then we will repeat that over here on this side. I just gotta keep an eye on the fundage. Make sure I don't overspend on anything so that we can replace everything. I may just move the things that we're about to mess with. I like the ding-dings. And there, and there. And then I want the landfill kind of up here. Maybe by the highway, maybe not. Probably not by the highway. That's not what you want people to see when they first come into your town. So what we'll do is we'll stop zoning, or stop building roads on this side. And we'll fit the landfill in back here. Yeah. Yeah. I like that idea. You guys like that idea? I hope you like that idea, because that's what we're going for. And then I also want to come up off of here, if I can get away with it, and have like this road right up against the highway. I think that looks good. There we go. So we are going to have to do like fire and police out this way. I'm going to do one more, just because we have a big demand for industrial, so I'm going to go ahead and build more than we had. And right to there. Awesome. Cool. So now let's move some of these services. Relocate. Whoosh. I like the whoosh noise that made. I'm going to put this here. And then it's still doing this overlapping items nonsense because of the upgraded building we have. And I don't really know how to get around that. Because if I do that, that's an invalid shape. If I go here, it's going to cross over weird. Like, that's not right. Because now I'm crossing over it. And yeah, okay. You know what? We're just going to start over. I'm willing to pay for a new one if it means I don't have to deal with that confusion. So we'll put this way over, like, here. And then we know we want to go ahead and get the upgrades for it. We don't need the extra depot, but if we do, we can just add it on right there, and that won't get in the way. So now we can draw in our area. So we bring this straight out, and then hopefully bring this one down. Yeah, there we go. And add another one. Yep. Bring that just as far up as it'll go, basically. And then we're going to come up to the railroad. Though we might back that off from the railroad just a little bit. Yeah, let's back it off from the railroad just a little bit. And then bring that out pretty parallel to the railroad. I think that will work. So what we don't have out here is any water or electricity at the moment, because highways don't move electricity unless you add lights to them. So we got to remember to add water and all of that. And my Twitch overlay, not overlay, but dashboard is being weird. Give me a minute. It's displaying things all compressed. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh well. I'll have to live with it. That's very strange. Never seen it do that before. Alright, cool. Back to the game. I think I'm going to leave the solar plant as is and our forestry as is. I don't think there's any need to move them. They don't pollute, obviously. They do have sound pollution, but not too bad. Because we may do, like, once the pollution over here is gone, we may redevelop that as some residential. We'll have to see. Cool. So let's get our other buildings that are over here moved over. So our road maintenance depot I kind of want, like, with good proximity to our road here, but I also want to look at its upgrades. This garage goes on back, beautiful. And then we need to be very careful with this one, because this is our wastewater, and we're going to have to get this back up and running super quick. Now, what are your upgrades and where do they go? They go behind you or behind you. Okay, they both go behind you. So advanced filtering system, extra processing unit. So maybe here, instead of putting that there, it's gonna cost a lot to do this, but we're gonna move it, and we're gonna get rid of that, and we're gonna just have this have a little extra space. Wish I could just like click that and drag it. That'd be kind of cool. So we're gonna bring that there. And then hopefully we'll have room. I don't know if it'll let me put both of them in or not behind it. Probably not. So well, we don't need it right now, but when we do need it, we may be in a world of hurt. So let's go underground. So the water pipes that are connected there are still connected. That's good. So what else is here? What was that just complaining about just now? So I want to get rid of these streets that are here. So I want to get out of the underground view. This all needs to go. And they're all going to complain that they don't have a road anymore, and that's fine. But I want them to go away. And we're going to get rid of this stupid interchange. It's been causing all the traffic problems. And we're going to replace it with something else in just a moment. All the way back to there. All the way over to here. Oh, hello. That's weird the way that traces, but won't get everything. Now that, and that, and then I should just delete buildings, but it's not quite working out that way. Okay, now it is. That's strange. Done. And I missed one. Same thing over here. And... ooh, what am I bulldozing? That's... what are you? Oh, that's a Wi-Fi antenna. Okay, let's move that and get some coverage out over here. You love it when eviction starts with the removal of the roads, right? Seems like a, it's like, we're not evicting you, but we are removing your road access, so yeah. You can stay there, but you're not going to have a road. There we go. Cool. So that's all the nasty polluting stuff out of here. But we're going to have to obviously replace all of that zoning. And we have a place for a farm. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in some city services over here, because as far out as this is, we need this area to have its own dedicated fire and police, I do believe. So the only upgrade to this is adding on to its garage, and same with this one. So I'm not going to get too hung up on where they are exactly. That should provide decent coverage out here. I'm just going to go ahead and fill all that in. That sounded so weird, the noise it made. And then I want to fix this interchange. I think I want to delete it all the way back to here. Don't want to delete my power lines. Yeah, I want to get rid of the bit that's a highway here. And I think I'm just going to get rid of all of this. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of all of this. Yeah, I like that idea. Do that. All the way to there, all the way to there. So I want this to carry through so we can make a connection back there and have like a second connection into the farm and industry area and all of that so that it's not just two big giant cul-de-sacs. So I want this now to come straight out as just a 4-lane road. Just realize there's stoplights there, and there really don't need to be because nothing ever goes in and out of there. I don't even know that we need that substation anymore because this is providing our power now. I'm going to delete it and see what happens. Since our power is now connected to the outside world here, is it giant roundabout time? Nah. Nah. I wouldn't do that to you. And we can back all of these off because we're connected there. Now, pipes we need to fix, but we'll do that by upgrading or by adding a road. So for now, we can delete these pipes that I have underground. Underground view. Get rid of all of those. And now put our road in. Just bring that out. I'm just going to go straight past the highway. Ding. Cool. And do we not have any local road connections, really? Maybe it is giant roundabout time. We may do a roundabout here. I don't know. But with this in, what I should be able to do is just drop an intersection on top of it now. For the highway to go through. Like this. I think this will work. Maybe not. Thought it would. It looks like it wants to. But then it kind of changes its mind. Yeah, well, let me. Alright. Let's then get. Ooh, we're underground. Let's get rid of some of this road. And try to line this up. Got power lines right there. That's really tricky to see what I'm doing. I wish when it... Okay, so when it snaps, when it unsnaps, it's fine. So let's just draw it out to about there. Okay, so I need to bring this 2-lane out just a little bit farther just so I have something to latch onto. Just to be sure we're good here. Yeah. That looks straight. It's kind of hard to tell. And I wish there was like a way to... Like it says it's going to snap to roads, but... And it kind of does, but not really. Power line is really in my way. So that looks pretty straight. Yeah, cool. And then it splits off to 2 lanes there, and then kind of the same thing over here. And then the highway goes underground, so we just got to correct the highway a little bit now. Just back it off to about here. Still have 1,000,005 left, so we're doing okay. And then over here, we got a lot of work to do to get this fixed. Should be pretty doable. Cool. And then we can finally unpause the game. Hooray! So, back to highways. 2-lane? Yeah, 2-lane will be fine. And this needs to... It's parallel while we're doing this, so we're building them both at the same time. This needs to come this way just a bit. We'll go out about that far and then over just a little bit like this. And then we'll switch... We'll build that, and then we'll switch to our simple curve. And hopefully... just curve right in here. Beautiful. God, that is so well done. That is... I just can't express how good that feels compared to the old way of building roads and Cities Skylines. Well, let's stop it here. Simple curve in. Wow. got a little funky just right there, but I can live with just that tiny little bit of imperfection. I think we'll be all right. So, obviously, the traffic lights there are now gone. Yes. So, for now, we're just going to leave this connection as is without any type of proper interchange down here. And that'll be fine for now. All right, so utilities. We've got to get our power from over here to over here, and we've got to get our sewage to over here. So we need to make all of that happen. So we're going to need water and sewage to go over that way, so we may as well just run them both now. Can I not be in this view? Thank you. I need you to connect. This is the tricky bit, is like, it's really hard to tell when you are actually snapping to this. I suddenly just decided to make a lot of noise. I'm pretty sure that's connected, but it's really hard to tell. Let's snap to just 90 degrees here. Don't snap to the road. Stop it. There you go. And we are going to just kind of freeform this thing down here. Just run in the middle. I don't think you'd have water pipes underneath the highway, because you wouldn't want to have to jackhammer up an interstate just to fix some water pipe problems. Let's get this one to come in straight here and make our connection here. That connect? I think so. It's so hard to tell. And then we will connect. So I can't tell if. Oh, can I really not go because there's a tunnel there? Is that the problem? It's the tunnel. Okay. All right. So it's fine. Where'd my overlay go? We will get rid of that, and we'll just go around to the side. Don't want to delete the highway. Get rid of that. Get rid of that, and then we'll just come around the edge. I know, right? Those are two pipes you do not want to get mixed up. Something tells me you would be very unhappy. So is that connected? I'm gonna say no. This is tricky. Like it's so hard to tell if they're really connected or not. So can I grab this and connect that way? I think we're connected now. There, we're definitely connected, and yeah, we're connected. So power is our only remaining issue. And to fix that, we've got power going all the way to here. What we can do is add lights to the highway. So we will do that. But we're gonna have to go like, just to make it look right. There we go. Try to get all the way down there. Cool. And then where did they end? Right there. So we need to get this all the way around there. And then from there all the way up to this road. And now there's power running all the way under there because there has to be power for the lights. And it runs all the way around our dog bone thing there. So I should, fingers crossed, be able to unpause and everything will be okay. I hope. You can hear the confidence in my voice. Hey. Anybody complaining about lack of water, lack of sewage? Power's good. Water says it's fine. And hopefully this air pollution will clear up pretty quick. That's the desire, is that will just go away. It is. Yeah, it's already starting to diminish. Cool. So that should hopefully take care of the problem of the mixed messages of healthcare, because these guys were just living in pollution, even though the town has adequate healthcare. So hopefully we'll do that. There it went again. Like, this weird thing pops up every once in a while, but then it goes away before I can get to it. I don't know what it is. So we're going to leave forestry as is. We're going to leave the solar plant as is, because that thing would cost way too much to move. I would like to maybe see about expanding forestry, if I can. I think they go as far as... Yeah, that one's going pretty much as far as can. I can bring it out this way a little bit more. So we could do something like that, but I don't know if it's really going to give us a whole lot more. And we can come over here to this one and do, like, the same thing. Grab this end and bring it all the way to the edge. We could go across the road. Oh, the hiccups. I ate too fast. So, awesome. Everything's connected. Nobody's complaining about no power. Nobody's complaining about no water or sewage. By the way, we planted some trees not too long before I wrapped up earlier. And you can see they've already grown to full size. So they look fine. And then it's got just the random flowering bushes throughout there. And it provides screening. So you can use this as kind of a pedestrian area. And people are. They're using it as a cut through. Even though, you know, there's a cemetery in the middle. So, not too shabby. Alright, so, pollution problem averted? Let's check. It's getting there. What's our ground pollution looking like? It's probably going to stay polluted for a lot longer if I had to imagine. Because there was some pretty toxic stuff there. I don't know how long remediation takes in this game. Because, you know, never played it till today. Speed up time and see if we can see it move any. Wow. Is that just going to forever be polluted land? I hope not. We still have a ton of industrial demand. That just boggles my mind. Just the sheer amount of industrial that this constantly wants. So we're gonna come in here. I'd like to. Can I not get a way to align with the railroad here? I mean, I could do that, and I guess just bring out a little stub. That'll work. Then come over here. And then just delete that little stub. I don't know how to toggle underground view when I'm in Bulldozer. And then... Actually, not quite where I want this to go. But I think what I can do is switch this to curve. And bring this to here, make that my point. Yeah, and then look at that. It's not let me go to there. That makes a nice curve, and then I can just get rid of that bit, and we have a beautiful curve. I dig it. And then right here is where we start going back out straight. Oh, nope. Straight. Curved. Awesome. We're going to do slightly smaller blocks over here. These are right over here by the railroad. Don't know what's going to go over here just yet. Probably the rail yard. And we'll do just one more. Oh, that did not go as planned. That did. Cool. And then we can connect that up in a couple other places. Like we could bring this up and over. Should work all right. Let's go for a simple curve. Click it there. Drag it, and look how easy that is. Wow. So same thing here. Go out at 90. Okay, Twitch, settle down. The dashboard's like flashing now. So where the two roads are going to intersect, you click and then drag it to make the curve. And it just makes a perfect curve. How easy is that? Oh my god, that was always so much work in City Skylines to get that little thing to happen. Ah, that's beautiful. Curve road, or the road tools in this game are outstanding. Nope. I have to go straight. Oh, wait. Nope. There. Cool. Yeah, let's go right up against the highway here. And then we're just going to bring that through all the way to there. We want now. Let's just go all the way to this road here. It's not quite straight. Can we do better? Slightly. And then we're just going to go ahead and get a bunch more industry here since we still have a pretty big demand for it. There. Done. Even add a bit back there. Actually, not right against the highway. There and there. Awesome. So that absolutely tanked our industry demand, which is what I wanted to do. We will come back out here and build a poultry farm soon, but for now I want to come over here and troubleshoot an area that wasn't growing in earlier. Where was that? I guess it finally did. Yeah, okay, well, it finally did, so whatever. I don't remember exactly where it was. I think I had to rezone it, is how we finally resolved it. But as long as it's fine now, whatever. We're there. So we're going to add in the park, because everybody needs a dog park. I'm going to put that right back here in behind these houses. And if Bean still lived in this town, then Bean could go to that dog park. We need a new person to follow. I wish that this told us what happened to the last person we were following. Like, she just vanished. So let's go pick a random citizen. Oh. Nope. Come on, somebody say something good. Man, they're getting a lot of likes. There, Edna. No, my grandmother's name was Edna, and that one was too mean to die. We're not going to go with an Edna. Look at all the likes they're getting. Holy moly. Orson doesn't feel safe. You know what? Let's follow Orson. We will add Orson to our followed citizens. Works at Bev Pop, lives at 154 Cooper Street, which Cooper Street is over here, so it can't be too far from home. Oh, right there. That's quite the fashion statement you have there, my friend. But cool. We've got a new person to follow around. And I keep forgetting that when you've locked into somebody, you can't do that. Yeah, I know, P. You think people are not looking well, but that should be improving now, yeah? Still at 67%. What was the name? Orson something. Orson Quinn. I don't quite understand why it says people aren't looking well. Ooh, this could be a nice place for a little park. Like, what else do I have to do to make these people healthy? went that weird. It's got to be jets flying by. There's just such an odd noise that goes. I'm sure you guys can hear it too. And if not, well, then maybe I'm just going crazy. You can just grab that and drag that through. Oh my god. Gonna make a little cul-de-sac out to there. Whatever it is, it's a very odd sound, and I don't like it. Is that 90? Doesn't quite look 90. So it's not quite 90. And then we're going to break this block up, so that's a little too long. This is going to come in. Actually, we're going to have this then curve over to here and then come down to there. So let's come back up over here and see where we want this to terminate. Oh yeah, I was gonna build the police precinct and all of that. Well, we're out of money now, so too bad. But I am gonna leave the space for it right here. This is gonna come in here, but I'd like that to be curved a little better. So let's come off from here and curve around. Yeah, that's much better. Back to the straight road tool. Just bring this one to here-ish. Okay, that's good. Come on, stay at 90. 90 degrees is clearly not really 90 degrees all the time. Sometimes 90 degrees is 90 degrees. Sometimes 90 degrees is not 90 degrees. I think it just really depends on the weather. You can tell that sometimes it's not really a 90 that it's going to. Wow, they're very happy now. People are going gangbusters just because I'm building some roads. That to come in nice right there. It's the humidity of the angle, right? Yeah, that's it. That's what it is. The humidity of the angle. And then I wonder what this would look like. Might look stupid, but I'm gonna try it here. Why did that not give me a snap to for that other road? I wanted it to give me a snap up. I can just do that. Okay, well I can just do that. That works. Cool. So transit. Let's think about transit. We have buses, and that's it. No trams, no trains. But I think we probably are gonna need to start thinking mass transit because we're up to 8,000 people, and in Cities Skylines, that's a lot of people. We have taxis apparently from somewhere. I don't know where. But wow, that bus depot is big, big building. Yikes. Man, that's huge. So I'm gonna put it there, I guess. I want to save this for industry. Oh, I can put it down here. Yeah, let's put it down here then. And start messing about with buses. So a bus station can be upgraded with a taxi stop, an extra platform, and an electric bus recharging station. So I don't think we need a terminal. I think we just need bus stops or shelters. We will add... And I don't really know how the transit really wants to work in this game. So we're gonna throw in a few stops here. Every couple blocks. And see what we can come up with. I want one that circulates around this side.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
Another forest
Increasing
fire?
areas of forest are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe. Citizens are advised to vacate any premises near the fires and remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get the fires under control.
No, I want to go from there to there. Not to there. Yikes, I don't know what I want to do now. Yeah, no, it's here. This is the next one. Okay. From there to there. To that one. That one. To way up here. And I think... Oh, no, way over here. From there. From there. There. And then it's going to kind of like come back down this way with a stop there and into there. Is that a successful bus line? Did I do it? I don't know. Way to find out is go out here and see if we got buses coming out. Indeed, we do. Let's follow one. Oh, and there's no tornado. That's great. Man, the disasters are rather frequent, aren't they? That looks like that one might be getting rather close to town. Oh, no, it's not. It just looks like it is. Kind of out there, close to where the other one was. So, is there a way to turn down the frequency of disasters? They seem to be way too frequent. Like, that's our third forest fire and our second tornado, and the town's like a year old. I don't even see the forest fire. Like, wherever it is, it's clearly not endangering us whatsoever. The tornado, however, might. So we're gonna keep an eye on it. Well, it kind of seems to be just chilling over there in that same spot. Also, how in the absolute hell do we have a tornado on a bright, sunshiny day? Not a cloud in the sky. That's like impossible. It's not a thing that can happen. Oh, well, I'm gonna build a farm. So I want to kind of bring this road and connect over to this road. So, and I want to continue this way as a 4-lane. I'm going to grab from there. It's kind of hard to see what I'm doing from that far away. Go from here. Bring this out a pretty good distance. To about there. And I want to bring this up a little bit more. Come on, let me have it. Let me have it. I know you're wanting to be... Get rid of the grid. There we go. There's the middle. Oh, that's not lining up at all. There, now it is. Cool. And come off at 180. And yeah, that looks fine. And then I just want to grab the simple curve. And make a simple curve. Come on, give me 180. There you go. And right in. Easy. So now they can take the highway if they want, but they can also come this way. And then what do we have going on here? Stoplight. And that's causing problems. And look, lane changers.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens.
Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by flames. The thick smoke rising from the fire.
Where? Like, I should be able to click on that and have it
Citizens are
take me
advised
to
vacate any premises near the
the
fires
fire. There it
and
is.
remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get the fires under
The
control.
fire is so ridiculous looking. Like, the animation of it is just so terrible. Look at that. That's just... It burns at the base of the tree. The tree doesn't even scorch. And there's like one plume of smoke despite all of this being on fire. That needs work. Tornadoes need work too. They all look bad, 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 bad. See, look, none of these trees are scorched. Not a one. I guess some of them are dying, but... Dead tree. Okay, so maybe they die after a while if they burn long enough. I don't know. But it's kind of... I don't like it. I think they could have done a much better job. Plus, do I really need that many notifications of the forest fire? There is a big forest fire, though. Oof. Well, that's a pretty good chunk of an area. So all of our commercial is still complaining of not enough customers. Well, some of them are high rent. Well, that's a pretty big forest fire. Anyway, back to putting in bus lines. I'm over it. Where's our bus, anyways? There's one. I wanna follow it and see. So we've got some people riding. Is there like a... Oh, that shows me where the bus is. Oh, that's so cool. I like the bus line tool. We're just gonna kind of like follow the bus for a minute and see what this bus route's like. So cool. We'll stop over there by the park. Slow down time. And then we've got to stop over here at the edge of the cemetery, right? Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. And there's a connection to it right back there. Oh, I like these houses. The A-frame style. Dig those. What's that called? That architecture style? I can't remember. But for some reason I built with... Oh no, that's not a 4-lane road. It added bus lane all on its own. That's cool. The Amityville horror style house. That house right there. I can't remember what that's called. The style. But I like them. The umbrella? Is that what it's called? I don't know. So even though we stopped following them, oh, there's one dog riding the bus. That's cute. So now, can we measure, like... let's look and see... Transit. There, transit. So, it shows us... that we're moving 228 citizens... per month. Oh, it shows us how much cargo we're moving per month. That's cool. So that one line's moving 228 people. And then when we go in, we can see it. We're only getting 9% usage. So 4 buses, 4 kilometers. Perfect. Is there a way to modify it in any other way? I don't think so. Why is this not... Requires progression node air, progression node water, progression node train. Okay. Yeah, I don't see a way to do anything to it. I can hide it, but can't do much else than that. Okay, well, we're gonna add more bus lines. I want one now that kind of comes in and comes to this part of town, but has a stop opposite all of these stops. We're gonna mostly mirror those, but then jump into here.
Ooh.
Well, thank you.
Yay.
Yay. Wow. Could he sound any less enthusiastic? Yay. Oh my gosh. So let's come up into here by the high school. Okay, so I can't put it on that road because that's an alley. Makes sense. So we'll go right there. I don't want this bus line to get too long, so maybe we'll just stick to this neighborhood up here. And then we can mirror back around. Now, if I do this, are they going to be able to drive down the alley? That's going to be the question. So, start a new line. Go to there. Go to there. Then this one. Back up around this way. Go to that one. Up here. To there. There. Now, can the bus go down the alley? Yes, but it's really hard to click this one on this side of the street. There we go. Cool. So yeah, the bus could drive down the alley. I just can't put a stop on the alley, which I could probably put a... Yeah, no, I still can't put a sign. No, I can't put a bus stop sign. Okay, it just won't let me do the larger shelter, which that's fine. Alright, so then let's have one opposite this. Basically what I'm trying to do is make it so they can change buses fairly easy. And then we'll serve this side of town. Just come around this edge out here. And then work our way back in. Then we will... I'm thinking about how we're going to get back out is the thing. I guess it's not that far to walk for that one. So maybe that's just all it has to do is circulate that way. Bring one more up here back behind the college. And then it'll end there. So it will go from here. I like there's taxis coming in from outside of town. So I don't have a taxi depot yet. So they're just... Who knows where they're coming from? Why is that going that way? Why would you not... Okay. That's dumb. I think there's a way to fix that, though. We'll come back to that. Pretty sure there's a way to tell it don't do that. And what you do, if I'm not mistaken, is grab the line and add a waypoint, but not a stop. And that tells it follow this pathing, not where you were trying to go. Cool. So that gives us 3 bus lines. So far, only one of them is getting any usage. Let's speed up time and see if they get any better usage now that they can get all the way across town with them. And it doesn't seem like they are. A little disappointing. Well, we've got more people riding, but our usage isn't going up. Does it have to circulate all the way around once? Let's change our colors, by the way. Just so I can easily glance at them. There. Now, the vehicles haven't unbunched yet. So they're all still right there with each other. Do they do unbunching in this game? Yeah, that one just went past and is going, it looks like, to the next stop. So do those two then... Nobody stops that one. They're all just skipping that stop there. Why? Do they not stop if nobody's waiting? That makes sense. This one's getting good usage. That's good. Well, better than these two, anyway. I wouldn't call that good, but it's better. Oh, I can change the number of vehicles. Okay, cool. Ticket price, number of vehicles. All right, good, 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 good. And then I can choose what type of bus we have. I don't know what a co-bus is versus a regular bus, but I'm just not going to mess with that part for now. And then you can see where they are in the line. Awesome. Cool, cool, cool. So back to zoning. We will do a bunch more single-family homes here, even though it says this isn't the place for it. Oh, but it does like row housing and all of that here. I disagree. I'm putting single-family homes here. Whether you like it or not. That's what's going there. That was a bit of lag that just happened, and now I'm turned around and don't know where I am. So I want some more commercial in here. Leaving this space for our future police and fire. We're going to add in some more offices back here. And we're going to do a bit of this mixed use back here. I don't have high density offices yet. We get a small city. So we're going to do a little bit of mixed use right here. Going to switch over to this tool, so I don't want these getting too big. What's a 3x3 give me? Should be fine. Yeah, that works. And we'll do 3x3s on this end. Well, as best we can. This grid kind of broke a little bit. And then maybe medium density housing here. How big of a house does that give us? Or how tall of a house? Or apartment complex or whatever. Except we now have no medium density demand. Great. So let's dezone that. Put that in and see what we get. Oh, it just started building as I did it. We're going to do that instead. Oh, we don't have high density. Now we have medium density. Make up your mind. Yeah, medium density. How big are these going to be? Come on. Put the crane in so we can see how big they're going to be. Like, these are fine. These are perfect size. Come on, do it. Put the crane up. I want to see how big that's going to be. That's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And then we still have really high office demands, so we're going to continue with office there. I think I would like to do office along this road, and then some more residential back here, like maybe some row housing right here. Yes, perfect. Lovely. And then some more right there, and some more right here. And down on this end, we will do... we don't have any high density demands, so we'll do some more medium density right here. Those are a little bit taller, but that's okay, because we're starting to get to where I want to have some elevation. Not elevation, but building height, whatever the word is I'm looking for. Still don't like how this is just kind of stuck there. I want it moved back. But because of there, I want it like here. It's so freaking contrary. Alright, I'm just gonna nah, I'm not gonna pay the 400,000 because we're so close to being able to get either our big fire station, or what I'm probably gonna get is the big police station. Right, we're less than 100 grand away from that. And I'd really like to get this in to help with crime. I think we're gonna need it sooner rather than later. I'd also like to think about maybe getting the welfare office and City Hall, but City Hall's expensive. Maybe we could do like City Hall just kind of sitting here on like a little courtyard. That would look kind of cool. I like that idea. And then kind of surround it with offices. PNG Media. Cute. Good name. So what can we zone in right here then? This is all office as well. We still have a big office demand, so let's do it. Make all of that office, and we'll make offices here. They are all lower density offices, so once we get high density, we'll probably, in fact, we will rezone a lot of this. That is the same building 1, 2, 3, 4 times, 5 times. All right there. Not the greatest, but live with it. Come on, we are 11 grand away from me getting my big police precinct. You'd like to have a home here in the city, but they're not available? Dude, I just zoned a bajillion houses. What's wrong with you? It's not my fault you waited. Yeah, this has got to be... So I haven't added in hardly any commercial, and it's still just complaining. Well, that is quite the terrain fail there. I think I would like to get rid of that one house, because that just looks pretty terrible. The rest of them, I'm okay with them having the elevation distance behind them. That's fine, and for the most part, they all did okay with handling the weird terrain. Yay, I can afford the police station now. Police headquarters. Oh, Jesus, that's big. I was not expecting that. Okay, then. Just not expecting a building that big. Let's come off of here. Come straight back. Oh, I'm in curve mode. Yep. And same thing here. Bring this back just as far as I can get away with. Look at my terrain. Ooh, I should have graded this first. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And I'm gonna go from this and level this out. I'm just gonna say goodbye to that whole hill right there. Because, you know, brute force solves all problems. This is getting a little wonky on this side, but I think I can salvage it. Do that, and then come in and smooth that out. Yeah, that's fine. Smooth that out. It's jets. Yeah, because I just saw the shadow of the jet go over, and it went from left to right exactly as it's the jets that are flying over. That's that weird noise. Alright, well, now we know. It's I'm sorry. So we will go out to about there, and then bring that over. Maybe. Then we can have City Hall sitting back there. We can do the big police precinct off to that side, and the big fire off there, and then we can do like a courtyard big thing in here. It's not a bad idea. So, police headquarters now has plenty of space. At least it should. Let's, oh wow, that's a nice looking building. What are your add-ons? So that goes within your existing footprint. This goes to the side. Perfect. We have plenty of space to be able to upgrade. In fact, we could have brought that right up against the road, but it's fine. Oh, look at the reflection in the water. Oh, it's better from out here. That's cool. So, this dude has 20 cars that go out. And a helipad that's available. That I can't afford. But they cover a very large area, apparently. So how's that doing for, like, upgrades and people complaining about crime? Let's find out. First of all, I want to see how my unemployment is. A little high. So, crime. There we go. Everything is now perfectly green. Like, everywhere. That's kind of what I was hoping by putting in the big expensive guy that would take care of. So we've got 2 smaller police stations, and then we've got the police headquarters. And we're looking pretty good. And skyrocketing demand for everything. RCI meter in this game is a little peculiar. It's going to take some getting used to. I don't remember how far we came out on this block, but that looks good to me. We have a lot of industrial demand again. Bring that out about there. Come down here. And cap that off. And then do a really weird diagonal road right here. Because we can. And it just works. Nothing breaks. Nothing goes weird. It just kind of works. Switch to the paintbrush. There, cool. Maybe that will take care of a lot of this industrial demand. Go to this side. I'm not sure how far out they zone. Well, we also don't have any demand now. I'm like, why aren't this building? But it kind of dried up. So looks like 6 is the max. Well, I can get rid of all that. Don't need it. All right, let's try building a farm. Let's see what we can do with that. Because this whole area here is fertile. We might even be able to get a few farms in. We'll have to come in like off of this. Yeah, let's come in off of this with a dirt road. I'm not gonna grade it or anything like that. Can I have this view and have roads open? I can. That's handy. Some difficult terrain, but I think a farm will be okay on that. I'm gonna come right here off of this high point. It's just straight back. The dirt road. Right there. And then I want to run another road back there, but I think I'm going to place the building first. Livestock doesn't require fertile land, I don't think. I think it's just, yeah, the crops that require it. So we can do textiles, vegetables, and grains. So we may as well do all 3. So we're going to do... Where's your front? There? Yeah, that's your front. So I'm going to put this guy back here. Make sure he's in the yellow. That is piss yellow. Holy crap. And then we're going to grab this dude. And he's going to be all the way down here. And we're going to do this dude on the other side of the road. And he's going to be a little more difficult to get into fertile land, but we'll get there in the end. And then we'll just draw in a dirt road right up to the end and hope that it will be okay. Indeed it is. Look at that. Same thing with you. Right there. Get that connected. He's good to go. This one right here. Cool. That's really easy. Like that. Getting those connected to a road is just simple. So I want to grab this point and just kind of bring it out so that I can then grab this. Bring this. I want to bring these right up to the road. And we will. I don't know about you, but I haven't seen too many round farms, so I'm not going to make a round farm. Now I'm just going to do that and see how far this one needs to come out. Where's your waypoint or your click point? There it is. Down to the road. So you can go to about there. Cool. And then to about there. Awesome. Bring that all the way over to there. And we're going to try to find that point. And bring it straight down. I would like these to line up. So I'm going to bring this on down to here, right to about where the other one is. Bring that up. Cool, and now I can come back over to this one. Maybe. Well, let me. There. I had to click out and click back in. A little strange, but okay. I'll take it. So I got to kind of bring that over before I can bring it down. And then we can bring that, hopefully, right up to the edge of that one. Yep. And then we still have a little bit of space. We could go up there, but I'm not really going to worry about it. And then our textile farm.
This is an emergency broadcast.
Another freaking forest fire.
The fire and rescue service reports that fires are currently spreading in the nearby forest.
Do we have an arsonist in the town? What's going on?
Health risk to anyone.
Seems like this one has a much bigger area.
All citizens in the affected area are instructed to immediately move to a safe distance until the situation is under control.
Seems like this one has a much bigger circle. It could be the same fire. I don't know. We'll check here in a minute. Really does seem like this is a much... Yeah, there it goes. That was a jet. We saw that one go by, and that's the noise. Cool. So now we've got 3 big farms. Not a lot of employees, though. That's kind of weird. But we're getting vegetables, we're getting grain, and we're getting cotton, which will supply... some of the industries that we have. That's not the button I wanted. Is it here? No. Here. Yeah. So we can see that we're now making these things, though we're still way in a huge deficit on vegetables and with grain, surprisingly. I thought that would have been more than enough, because those are huge farms. But if we look down here, you can see the things that are made from there. So, like, this takes poultry and vegetables and imports something. And turns it into food that can go to retail, to fire and rescue, to consumers, or be exported. Also the same, too. Grains and poultry can become convenience food. And vegetables and grains can become beverages. Beer? Is that what they're thinking? Beer? I don't know. And then our textiles can be combined with some petroleum that we don't have, and poultry that we don't have, and textiles that we do have, and be made in textiles and then go to consumers or exported. I'm just kind of surprised that we're running such a big deficit despite these being such big farms. It almost makes me think we should add in some more. Though we don't really have much more space to do that. We could do like one behind, I guess, and then one more there. But for now, I think we'll just leave them alone. And just let them do their thing. So why aren't they happy? Not enough employees. Okay, well, you'll get enough employees in time. You are not enough employees, and let me guess. Not enough employees. Well, give it a minute. We'll get there. One thing we could also do is maybe bring this dirt road where this dude is, just to kind of make this trip a little shorter, and go straight down to there. I kind of like that idea. As long as that didn't put in a traffic light, it did.
Sub.
Jamos! What's up? Is that? Ooh, that's interesting. Cut and fill that it did there. Thank you, Jamos. What is this road that it's built here? What is going on? I do not like. I mean, I realize that there's like a weird hill there, but is that really necessary? Bring it to here and then down. Just, oh, I can see into the upside down. How's it play? Fine. It's perfectly playable. It's on my computer. I mean, you know, I have beastie computers, so, and I don't have the graphic settings or anything up very high, but it's fine. I haven't had it chug or anything. We're up to almost 10,000 citizens, and it's just humming along. I mean, they have admitted that they haven't met their performance targets, and you know, I'm playing on medium quality. With my hardware, I should be able to play. Let's face it. Oh! Hello! Another tornado. This is our third tornado in a year and a half. But on my hardware, I should be able to play this thing in Ultra. Yeah, the disasters are way too frequent. Like, way too frequent. This is our third tornado in a year and a half. Yikes. And it didn't even pick up any of these cars? What? It doesn't seem to damage the road. There has, however, been a traffic accident. Is that from the tornado? Could have been. There's another one out there. And another one over there. And it's gone. We've had like, see, we've got yet another forest fire going. That's our third. It's just, yeah, okay. So I guess it did cause a few traffic accidents here. What do you mean you're in a traffic accident? What? Or no, that's traffic jam. Yeah, there is traffic jam here. Which sucks. But I don't really know what to do about it. I could take the stoplight out, then it'll just become stop signs, I think. Let's find out. Let's go into road maintenance. What is this? Parking spaces. And remove the traffic light. And just make it a free-for-all. There's a yield sign on this side. I don't know why they're the ones that have to yield. Nobody else does, but, you know what? It seems to have solved this traffic jam, but this one over here is still a monster. So who are these people here? So it's a lot of passenger vehicles. We no longer have the routing tool to show us info about traffic. We just get traffic flow and traffic volume. Don't get a cold, J-Bos. Feel better, man. So these dudes are just sitting here waiting on them, but there's no traffic light there, so I guess they were just yielding. I don't know, I think taking out that traffic light solved everything. Or maybe that was just rush hour. I mean, that was 8 o'clock at night. Maybe that was just rush hour. And there's not a lot to really actually worry about. This seems problematic. What are you doing? What was that? Why did you do that? Yeah, that's some really weird behavior. Some very, very weird behavior. So, back to healthcare. Hey, it has come up 2%. It is now 69%. Nice. So it is improving. And the air pollution is all gone. It's now over here because we moved our industry. So this area has cleaned up, which is good. Ground pollution is still just about as bad as it was. Not quite, though, because the red was all the way up against the road. So it is slowly remediating. And, of course, the water is still polluted. I don't know if there's a way to, like, clean up this pollution or not. Like, if I plant a ton of trees, will that just, like, suck all the pollution out of the ground? I don't know. What I do know is I'm really tired of commercials saying not enough customers no matter what I do. Posture check. And go to bed, J-Bos. Sleep well, man. Feel better. Don't spread your cootie germs to too many people. So we pretty much have demand, huge demand for all three of our residential types, and then a big demand for commercial. But I just... Why would I zone more commercial if the commercial we have is unhappy? Just breaks my brain a little bit. That just does not make sense at all. So I'm not gonna do it. They're not getting it. Cannot have it. I know it says this is a terrible place for residential, but I disagree. So I'm putting in residential. And wow, they weren't kidding, because they're refusing to build there. Look at that. Oh, man. Okay. I don't know what it just did just then. Why all the textures just went poof. What just happened to the graphics? Every texture is just suddenly ultra low res in the entire city. Seems like it's slowly correcting itself. Is it because we switched over to fall? What the actual is happening? Curious about something. Yeah, just override it. I don't care. Going to exit the main menu. I'm not getting that notice about it wanting to do some weird loading thing, so it's not that. These saves do load super fast. Look at that. But we have nothing but... I mean, look at that over there. As I turn the camera a little bit, it gets a little better, but... The bus looks awful. I don't even know what that is. A delivery van? Sure. Did it just, like, change all on its own? Something here? Also, I cannot, no matter what, select 60 hertz. I cannot lock it to 60 frames per second. It's just not having it. My monitor will support that, and every other game I can choose the different refresh rates, but not here. There's nothing that lets me do it. Let's turning VSync on would help. No, that there. I don't really know why I can't lock it to 60. I wonder if I can lock it to 60 through NVIDIA's control panel. Probably. There's no reason for it to be running at 144 frames per second. It's a freaking City Builder. 60 frames per second is more than enough. So around here, everything looks okay, but then again, we're really far away. So I zoom back in, suddenly everything's fine? Is it just this area over here? Yeah, everything's fine now. I don't know. Not going to question it. I want to build City Hall. I don't even think we can build City Hall yet. Where was City Hall here? Yeah, I still can't build it. It is 1.6 million. I could put in the welfare office. It's gonna go kinda back this way. So we could add that. Excuse me. Helps the less fortunate by increasing well-being in the surrounding neighborhood. So I don't think I want to put it here. Is there land values? Value, yes. So our land value is the highest over here where the hospital is and where our offices are. Everything else is kind of just meh, middle of the road. People in the city are not looking well. Why is healthcare still plaguing us? I mean, we've got this big, huge hospital. We've got 2 clinics. Do I need a clinic out here in the industry? I mean, that seems dumb. Why would... I don't know. Do any of you live in an area where there's healthcare in the middle of an industrial park? Just doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna put it down. See if that doesn't take care of it. That just seems like a silly place to put a clinic. These streets. Look at this. High Street intersects itself. How many times? Let's see. Only once. It only intersects itself once. However, it intersects Cypress Street 3 different times. So at the intersection of Cypress and High Street, yeah, which one? Four times. Because it intersects Cypress Street over here. Because Cypress Street goes there. And there's nothing you can do about it. It does not have a button you can click like was available in what? Why is that where it puts the marker? Or oh my gosh. But there's nothing you can do, excuse me, to redefine that. It's just how it is. Oh my gosh, we have a traffic jam over here again. Yeah, I'd say so. How do you even resolve this? So all these people turning left. You're going straight line and then turn left. Maybe if we gave them a couple of different ways in and out of here. Maybe that would help. I'm going to add an interchange or an intersection there, and I'm going to split this block in half and add an intersection there. And maybe it doesn't all have to funnel through there now. And that will solve all of our problems. We do have quite a few cars now proceeding on down the road. So I think that may be the solution. And lane changers, just like in Cities Skylines. Look, lane changers. Dude did a 3-point turn to change lanes. Oy vey. And this guy's just parallel parking in the middle of the freaking highway. All right, we're gonna try a thing here. So we've got our bus station over here, or our bus depot, I should say. What if right over here we put in a bus? Ooh, bus stations are big. Okay, we won't do that. Let's put in. It's all these taxis. What? We're gonna put in a bus shelter there, and then we're gonna come over here by another one that's just off the main drag. Actually, I think we can reuse one. I think we can just reuse it. So I think all I have to do now is go from here to just, I don't know. This one's by some density, so let's use this one. There. And then back again. And just make this commuter bus, because we don't have trains or trams or anything like that yet. Make that a commuter bus, and then add in a couple more stops back here. One there. One there. There. One around the bend, and then one back here. And like that, and then draw this route in. We'll start here. It'll pick up this stop as like a transfer stop. Come down and around here. Back up this way, around here. To here. To over there. We're going to change that with a waypoint. Just a minute. And we'll wrap up there. So now I can grab this and say, hey, don't go that way. Go this way. And then maybe that will take care of some of the traffic coming out here if they can take a bus. I don't know. Speed up time and see what happens. It's going to take those buses a while to even get out, though, is the problem. But maybe by bringing in mass transit into this area, we can bring people to work over here. God, traffic. TMP, where are you when I need you? I mean, it's early in the morning. You would think this would be when people are starting to commute to work, and we're suddenly seeing a lot less traffic. So they may just be waiting on the bus in town. I'm going to keep an eye on it for just a minute. I'm going to wait till one of the buses comes all the way back, I think. The last one just now got on the highway. These are all our local buses over here. Let's make them yellow since it's the industry line. That sounds like fun. Transit. Bus line. So it's the last one that we just made. They are going to be bright yellow, and then these are going to be like a lighter yellow. Cool. So you have the yellow line and the slightly not as yellow line. And hopefully one of them comes back soon, so we can see if it has really decreased the number of people. There's the local one. Oh no, that's the commuter one. So number 4 is our commuter one. So only 10% usage on it. I don't know, usage is coming up. So let's let it keep going for a minute. While that's happening, I'm going to go get another Dr. Pepper because I'm going to need caffeine. I will be right back.
This is an emergency broadcast to all citizens. The Fire and Rescue Service reports that fires are currently spreading in the nearby forest. The billowing clouds of smoke pose a serious health risk to anyone nearby. At this time, all citizens in the affected area are instructed to immediately move to a safe distance until the situation is under control.
Was there another forest fire announcement? Where's this one? This one's already burned itself out. The amount of time it took me to get back. So the last one that burned over here. Yeah, I guess it left behind quite a few dead trees, but at the same time, most of the forest is still intact. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I clicked on it, the game, realized, oh yeah, there can't be a traffic accident there. That's the middle of a freaking river. It's one heck of a traffic accident. Oof. I have Fort City Hall yet. Where was City Hall? Here? Yeah, City Hall. So do we want it sitting way back like this? Or do we want to put it up here? Yeah, I want it sitting way back here. All right, we'll bring it like right here. And then what upgrades does City Hall get? City Court, which is just the wing off of it, and the City Planner Plays office. You got its own office. Look at that. So let's get rid of that. And then let's kind of just mirror this road here. So that's 6, 7. Right about there. Come on, go to 90. Thank you. And then we'll go roughly in the middle here. Just kind of eyeball it. Let's go a little farther down. Right there. Cool. And then we can throw in some more offices here. So it says this is, oh no, now it's a good place for office. It wasn't a good place for office, and then it became a good place for office. Let's go back here and this half, and then as much as I hate to put more commercial in, we're gonna put more commercial in. Even though it doesn't say it's a bad spot for it. Clearly everything. Oh wait, no, I wanted to put in the fire. Yeah, never mind. Go away. Go away. All of you go away. That's where the fire station's gonna go. I forgot. Which, when can we afford that? Another 2.1 million. Hooray! Now go away. Get out of here. I changed my mind. I don't want you building there. So then in front of City Hall, let's get rid of all of these trees. Let's try with this. Oh, hydrate. I just filled up my water bottle too. It's nice and cold. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, I want to get rid of all these trees. What kind of tree is that? Birch, pine, birch, pine. Well, Dustin and I be doing another collaboration eventually. We've talked about it. You know, I think why did that just vanish like that? I think the thing is going to be, both of us having time to learn the game a little bit more, because right now there's a lot of things that aren't making sense as to why they're happening. And I'm sure it's just because of the rebalance of everything. You know, but before we, why does that keep doing that? A 2-day build? Oh, dude, you can't build much in just 2 days. Okay, so why can't I bulldoze that bush? Okay, so the front of the bulldozer is where the cursor actually is. Alright, good to know. Guess that makes sense. Alright, cool. So let's make a little plaza through here. Let's bring it down. So this is corner to corner. 294, but I don't want to do quite corner to corner. I want to do something more like there. And I want to get, this is being very contrary. Come on. That's not quite in the corner, is it? Nope. Alright, let's turn off this one. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. This is not. Oh, I did accidentally get over there. Okay. So let's do this. Let's put this in. And then go from this corner to the other corner. Maybe. It's really finicky. Can you please just do that? Please? Go right here. Right, alright, existing geometry? No. Sides of ability? No. Guidelines? Nope. Zoning grid. There we go, you got it. Got there in the end. So it wants to go to one side of the road or the other. But that's fine. We'll let it do that. And then I want to turn the cell length back on, I think. I want to come in like, how am I going to make this work? Right across like this, basically. I'm going to run this straight out and then bring this in, and we'll delete the bits that we don't need. So I'd rather have it too long and shoot past. Not have enough. So now we delete. But now, see, it doesn't meet up on the edges, right? So I guess we'll redo all of that, we have our little square in the middle-ish. So all that was build a square, and now we gotta rebuild the corner bits. So snap from there to there. Same here. It's not quite working out exactly as I had hoped, but better than nothing. Ooh, you know what would be better than this, actually? Yeah, okay, after all that effort, I've changed my mind on what I want to do here. There's a thing that I forgot that we have. We have pedestrian roads. But do we have them 7-lane? No pedestrian roads there. Do we have any here? No. So is this really our only pedestrian street? Is this one? It's a little disappointing. So this is 249, so middle would be about here. Out there. Just get my middle established. Bring this down with just a pedestrian road. That is not right. Now it is. Get rid of that, and then we could like put some parks and plazas and stuff like that here in the middle. Yeah. So large parks, we've got. Oh, that is not kidding. It says that's a large plaza. Holy. But I kind of like it, especially if I can get away with. Yeah. I want to have it back a little bit, but it's just not having it. So what if I come here and move really fast? No. No such luck. Of course not. So let's just put one there and then another one there. And it has a very ugly fence. Like a very ugly fence. And they're just not lined up. And I don't like that. Some of this stuff's really, really well done. And some of it is unbelievably finicky. And it's frustrating trying to find the difference between the two. We got park natives. Small parks, small plazas. Excuse me, I'm getting very sleepy. So what if we do like a small plaza on each end there? Oh, they're different. That's cool, I guess. Let's do those there, and then will that be enough to offset this properly? No, it still wants to. It's because the grid is weird up there. So what if we turn off all of our snapping? Ah, now I can place it wherever I want. Okay. Get rid of that, get rid of that. And see what we can do here. I don't know if that's going to be much, but we won't know until we try. And these are also sitting crooked? Can't tell because the grid is broken. No, it's straight. It is straight. Now, this is where Cities Skylines had something that this game doesn't. Is most of these parks that had paths, you could just... Oh, cool. You could just connect the path off of it, and you'd be doing good. So we've got high-density business now. This is basically all we got. And it gave us 2.2 million, which is enough to do a thing that I wanted to do. And that is put in our big fire station over here. on this side. Maybe. Well, okay, it will or will not go there. It will. So kind of bring that back. How many off is the police station? Like 4, 5? Yeah, 5. So do the same on this side for this. Now we have the big, huge, giant fire station. Every single place complaining about not enough customers, despite the fact that we've added in a bajillion people. Well, like 2,000 people. But they're still bitching and or moaning. So let's go back to our pedestrian street now and see about bringing that in straight across like that. Nope, overlapping items. So let's turn off everything except snap to the sides of the building. There we go. That is what we wanted. And then right across, and we should be good. But I want to go to the same line on both sides. There. Now they're not complaining about anything now. Now they're not complaining about anything now. Oof. Yeah, I said that. That's what came out of my mouth. And there we have, like, our city government. Big police headquarters, big fire station, city hall. What more could you possibly ask for? Also, why haven't I gotten any of these yet? Need more low density housing. Need more medium density housing. Medium density housing, medium density housing. Oh, excuse me. Getting up at 6 is catching up with me now. So that kind of changes what we're going to do with this little corner. I was thinking this would be like where these went, but I didn't realize how big they were. So we can just zone this, whatever we want. Sure as heck isn't going to be the commercial that it wants, though. Screw that. Oh, that's tall. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We don't want skyscrapers yet, so let's go with like a 3x3. Even that's a little bit big. What's a 3x2 give us? Don't know, because those two buildings took care of all the demand. Hold on. Stop. 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 3x2. Still a pretty tall building, but not as bad. So I can live with it. Just do a couple of these until they stop immediately zoning or filling in, like now. And we'll do some more low rent over here by the school. Yeah. These I can't remember. Yeah, those are huge. Actually, they're not that tall, though. They're just big. So I'm okay with that. And that should hopefully take care of a lot of our medium. Or is this... I don't know. Let's see what happens if I do medium here. Nothing too tall. So, yeah, that should fill in nicely then. Everything's about the same height as that hospital that's around there. And that did nothing to our demand for medium density? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. These people are insatiable. Is healthcare improved at all? No. But why? It's all perfectly covered. There's more than enough beds. Nobody lives in pollution anymore. What pollution is there is slowly, very, very, very slowly dissipating. Is it noise pollution? Is that what's making them so unwell? So we've got a lot more tiles now unlocked. Where do we want to go next? I want to go down here because I want to get a connection. The highway there. So we'll get that. We'll go back here with a few. And I guess we'll just kind of start trying to make this a square. We could just move somewhere completely to the other side of the map and start like another small town all on its own. That is something that you can do. Like if I wanted to do... What the heck is that? What's the brown stuff? Is that oil? I guess that's oil. It's very brown. Not a whole lot of oil, is there? Yeah, that's oil. So that's oil. That is ore. See, we could like come somewhere where the highway's running through, which I can't really see right now. Yeah, and just like start another little town over here at the edge of the map. Is that really the edge of the map? Like, is that it? So I don't get to build on all of that. Oh, I see. It's not all really there. Okay. So it's just like filler land. Got it. That's weird. So that's why... Ooh, that's why those arrows are floating in the air there. That land out here isn't really land. See, the camera doesn't even go beyond it. That is the edge of reality right there. Oh well. That's not really that big of a buildable area. That's, I mean, we've already taken up what, third of it? Seems like it. Anyways, want those. I want these. And may as well get these that are by it. Start getting this highway in the city so I can do something with it. What? I don't know. We'll figure that out later. So that's somehow letting me use 24 out of 17 permits. Okay. Selected too many. Start over. What those for? And have those already. Let's buy those. Get that. What just happened? What's going on? What's up with our power plant? Electricity bottleneck. Okay. So, how do I fix that? How do I fix that? So it's flowing out of there to go into our... Oh, okay. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. Alright, not a problem. Easy fix. Easy fix. I think. So basically, the whole town's power flows on this one line, essentially, is what it's telling me. And so it just can't quite all get there. So if I modified this with Usually another connection. High voltage. Allows for a new power line to be built from the plant. So yeah, if we added in a second one of these, like here, and then add in transformer station, like right there, and then connect the two overlapping items. Huh? Okay, so that's not going to work there. Let's bring in a little road right about here. I think this will solve our problem. And then put the substation there. Off of that road. Try to roughly line up where this is going to be. And then I should be able to connect that. Yeah. And that should have solved the bottleneck. Because now... No, there's a bottleneck there. Oh my god, are you kidding me? So do I need another... Wait, do I need to connect something to here? No, there are no connection points on that one. See, this one down here has a very clear connection point. This looks like it should, but it just says overlapping items. So that totally looks like a place that should happen. That I should be able to connect my high voltage lines to, but it says no. I mean, that looks exactly the same as this one down here, doesn't it? Okay, maybe not exactly. But that bit is the same as that bit, so why can't I connect anything there? Does it have to be these? No? Overlapping items. What if I start from here and try to bring it in? No, wait, there's nothing for it to connect to here. It's just connected to the road, I guess. So now I just have a power bottleneck there. Oof. Which kind of makes sense, and it really didn't improve things all that much. So how do I fix this? First things first. I think I know how to fix it. We remove this power line and this. I can't remove that. Once you've built a thing on a building, it's just there. If I delete that, it deletes the entire power plant. But what I think I can do now is hopefully connect that now. I was hoping that would create a connection. Right, can I add another high voltage station? I can. We're going to add that back here. We're going to come out of here, and we're going to come over to... Ooh, goodness. Here-ish. We're going to put in a transformer station. And we are going to run these lines. Okay. Down to over there, but then that's just going to hit these. Well, maybe that'll be okay, though. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's just tag them in and see if that allows it to send some power out down this way. Instead of all of it having to go through there. Yeah, okay, that took care of it. But I just needed the second set of high power to get something else done. High rent, high rent, high rent. That's because we need a lot of more industrial. Yay. So unlike Cities Skylines, I can't zone, like, everything is a special industry type. I don't have a way to make it zone like things that are related to the farm. The only way I could do that is by lowering taxes on the things that use the goods, excuse me, produced by the farm. And that doesn't really do us all that much good. We do have a bunch of development points, though. And I may just want to bank these for now. I don't need a grand bridge. I could look into doing geothermal. More power and having a second power plant coming out, but I think I'll wait. There's the advanced pumping station. That's almost all of our points. There's a crematorium, disease control center, almost all of our points. There's the Health Research Institute. Sounds like that might help our health. There's the incinerator plant that could help our garbage. And then there's a medical university that increases the efficiency of healthcare buildings. I bet it's really expensive to build, though. We don't have a lot of money. I think I'm just going to, like, get trains. And then a tram. And see if we can't build a train station. And just ignore all of our problems. Train. Rail yard is very large. Very large indeed. It would need to go like that to connect up to all of that. Anyway, there you go. Which makes it a little difficult to get a road around there, doesn't it? Just a bit, because the railroad itself is in the way. Why do we still have so many taxis? See, that's going to have to go more out this way. I'm just going to keep zoning and ignore everything else. When in doubt, build houses. It is really hard to see in the snow what I'm doing here. Like, really, really, really difficult. So I can get along the shoreline here real easy. Man, it does not want to do a 90-degree there. Claims that's 90 degrees, but it doesn't really look it to me. But whatever, we'll live with it. And then I'm just going to come out this way and do the same thing. Get some pretty long blocks here, and then we're just going to bring this down to right about there for now. It'd be nice if it showed me the length of each segment instead of just the length of the whole road. That way I kind of knew where I was going to be. This went out farther than I wanted it to. I don't know how I made that mistake, but I'm going to fix it. Alright, get rid of the cell length. That is just unpleasant the way it does that. And come out 224. Done. This up to about here again. Then across here. That should work. Then we will come out 112 and go across right here. And then I want to make a little curved connection here, but I want to bring this out a little bit more before I do. Just so we have two 90s there, joining all that up. Click and drag, and we have a beautiful curve. I love it. I can't get over how simple that is. Hello, Phil Whitaker. How you doing? Then where do we want to make a connection there? Like right there? I think that's right. Yeah. So I'll back that off a little bit. Oop. I'm still in curve mode. So back that off to 160. And I want to bring a road right here, even though we're going to lose a couple businesses. I'm all right with that. And then we are going to go right there. Awesome. That gets us a little more area we can zone. Thing is, we have just this, like, unmeetable... There's nothing I can do to ever build enough single-family homes, it feels like. It's just constantly wanting more and more and more and more and more and more and more. Which is why they're complaining of high rent. Because the type of housing that they're after is in short supply. Excuse me, our unemployment's a little high. So let's meet some more of this office demand along the main drag right here. Which again didn't line up to the side road for some reason. I don't really understand that. Then we're gonna go with some high density housing right behind. But again, I want to control how high they're gonna get. That should be fine. We didn't get, when do we get a small city? We get high density office. Okay. So kind of like to have those sooner rather than later. That in. Come on, we have high density demand. Why aren't... Oh, because you're not connected to anything. It's a good reason. Very good reason that these two aren't... Whoa, building anything. Hello! The Principe, I don't know. The company is working in this modern office building not only make sure that justice is served, okay, but their efficiency actually help reduce crime rate in the neighborhood. So that's in here. So -2 crime within 500 meters, plus 1% university graduation chance, plus 5 well-being 500 meters, plus 5% interest in university education. We don't even have a university. And 1% office efficiency citywide. Sure. I'll take it. That view. Excuse me, better idea of what this looks like. My God, I am so tired all of a sudden. So if we can, like, put that up here on its own. Not a bad idea. But then we lose a lot of the area of effect that it has. What if we bring it in like here? It looks really out of place, those buildings, doesn't it? And it does. Is it free to move this? It's free to place it. Is it free to move it? Yep. So let's instead put it like back here at these offices. There we go. And we will finish filling this out with offices right there. And we'll figure out something better here on the house, because that's too tall. I don't care for it. But I hate just keep going low rent and medium, low rent and medium. It just... I want to find a better way to do this high density. Even a 3x2 is just a tower. Oh, that's right. I gotta dezone it first. So just keep coming right back in because I have the demand. So I guess 2x2. Even that's still really tall. It's just going to be that height no matter what. Boo. So we will do row housing all through here then, I suppose. And that will immediately eliminate all of the medium density demand. We have sky high density demand. Look at that. Yet, when I come in here and click it, even though it says that's a great place for it, well, that's all great and everything, but you're not building what I've zoned. And there's really high demand right there. Like, that's to there. Why aren't you building what I've zoned? It likes that corner. Whatever. Whatever. We definitely need to spend some time figuring out why things like that happen. Because that land should develop. If a 2x2 can go there, 2x2s can go in all of this. Nothing can develop there. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry. You fine? Yeah, you're just going to keep building. Yeah, like nothing goes in there. So something about the grid is off there. But it looks... These two did line up to that side of the road, though, instead of coming in off of this one. So maybe this grid isn't quite... It's not. Look, it's not quite on the road. Dumb. Dumb. Do I have a tiny park that'll fit there? What are you? Small playground. That's actually not a bad idea for this area since it's residential. Let's just bump it over a little bit. Like there-ish. And then I guess we'll just like do some trees or something to fill the rest of that in. Why is it so cold? Because it's winter time. Why it's so cold? Let's take a look and see what the high density on commercial looks like. Just do like all of that and see how tall they get. Oh, not very tall at all. I can deal with that. Let's do a whole block of it and have them all complain about not enough customers. And come back over here and see if I can't get this high density to build. So again, just 2x2. There's a lot of unused space, but like, can they do a 1x for high density? Oh. So what if I do like that? Yes, yes. Well, it's about as tall as everything over there, though. That'll be fine then. So let's zone. And come back in like this then. Yeah, they'll be okay. They'll be fine that big. Let's do some low rent housing as well, because I think the town could probably use some. Just finish filling this in. High density all through here. Even though we've killed demand. So instead, we'll go medium density there. That way it kind of tapers up from the water's edge. I don't understand why single-family homes are just staying the constant focus. I remember seeing somebody say something about it, like there's something you can do with taxes to discourage that, but I don't remember. I mean, obviously, you're not taxing based on density. You got your internet back again? Did we get a house in the quarry yet? Not yet, no. You can't build quarries like that anymore. Like, I'm going to kind of miss it because I really liked building cool looking industries. And now you just like draw a little square and it puts whatever it wants to. Like, if you look out here at our farm, like it's just kind of like this one is just low poly fields. Looks awful. Same with that one, hasn't really done anything. This one has thrown a few random greenhouses out in the middle of the fields. And that's it. I mean, you do see like the harvester and all that going through, but what the hell's he harvesting? The building? He just drove right through it. And now the fence? Like, what's he doing? I don't know, but at least these are operating at higher efficiency now. I'm stumped as to why some of these places, like, what it is that's breaking the grid that prevents zoning. And why will that not grow in? The road looks like it's fine. I mean, obviously it's not perfectly straight. You can see it dart in right there. I might be able to fix the grid if I go into my upgrade tool and just change it to like a different road and then change it back and just to straighten it out. Just try to eyeball it here. Wait, does that help? It's still not quite lined up. I just don't know. What I do know is if we've got big demand for single family houses, so be it, we are going to make a cul-de-sac and they're going to be happy to live on it. Actually, we'll give them a couple entrances in and out. Just going to turn off all of these snap twos. Try to just come along the island's outer edge here. Right along there. And then we might wind up putting something back there. I don't know yet. This side, up this way, back around there, and then down. So now I want to turn my snap juice back on. So I come in at a pretty good 90 here. Close enough. Awesome. Look at that. One big giant loop that we're now just going to, there goes the jet again, that we're just going to run some random curves through. Like, just to kind of break up these blocks. Almost drew a bad shape. Not my intention. Why? That was strange. And then here we'll come off of this, come to here, and around again. Oh, by the way, we haven't checked our schools in a while. I know we still need the university, but... Okay, yeah, we need another elementary school. High school's fine. Nobody goes to high school, apparently. College, though, is way, way at capacity. And I don't have any way to add any more capacity to this. I can only add a library, which increases their chances of graduating. So your internet been having issues, Eric, I take it? You keep saying that you got your internet back. I also want to just go ahead and connect this down to here. That sucks. Been there with internet, just goes in and out all day long. It's Very frustrating experience. Back to our island. I don't know that this is where I want to put a school, though. On this island. Man, it's probably better off over here. Using the neighbor's Wi-Fi? Ah. Yeah, I think we'd be better off with a school right here. And then bringing a bridge across here. We definitely... Oh, we did... Did we add on the extension of the other one? I think we did. Where is it? Yeah, we did. Okay. So I do want the playground. And if it'll fit, the health center, it won't fit, so whatever. So I'm going to bring a bridge across this really narrow bit. Straight across right here and into there. Is that a terrible bridge? It's pretty terrible, but I'm just going to live with it for now. And we're going to throw in a ton of single-family homes back here. And see what it does with this type of zoning. And see if it can, like, automatically just leave some space in the backyards for people or not. Why is it having issues there? And then it's like, no, this is unsuitable. Why is that unsuitable? I don't care. I'm doing it anyway. And see, they build there. They're like, okay, fine, we'll build there. We didn't want to, but we'll do it since you zoned it. Since you went out of your way to click a button. Do just a little bit of commercial here, but I don't want it running back into the neighborhood, so we're going to control it a bit better. So that they too can complain about not enough customers. And no, it does not do a very good job of spacing out these houses at all. Not at all. That's sad. Oh well. It's fine. I'm going to go watch a bunch of YouTube videos on Cities Skylines II and see if somebody can answer some of these questions about why some of this stuff isn't working. But I'm getting tired, and my brain is saying no, I'm done. But today we have managed to get up to 12,000 people. We do have a massive traffic jam. Oh, we haven't looked out here in a while. Our interchange has broken down just a little bit. That's tragic. That is absolutely tragic. I wonder if I can fix just one thing on this real quick. Change this. Let's not snap to existing geometry. Let's get this right in the middle. Give them a second lane that goes straight. If that won't just solve most of that. I doubt it. Nope. All right, we're going to replace this and then we're going to wrap it up. Just wholesale get rid of this interchange. Put in something better. Which... Oh, maybe... medium to high volumes. That's kind of what we want. See, what we put in is low traffic capacity anyway, so I didn't even pay attention. A compact highway intersection well suited for urban areas. No, don't like it. A 3-level roundabout interchange. No. Moderate. Large volume, but it requires a ton of land. So let's go with our park loop. And see if we can't get that to just solve our problem here. so we gotta get rid of some roads again. So be it. Come on, do it. Thank you. Get rid of that side of the tunnel, and then get rid of all of this right here. Just need to get rid of just enough. Get this in here. Be careful not to delete the power lines. There. Now, I should be able to get this to kind of snap in roughly where I want it. Possibly. Let's get right down here and look at this. Bring that over some. Invalid shape, eh? But you're happy there. Not what I'd call a good connection down here. That's fixable. Ooh, that was rough. And then we just need to connect this end. Then we'll move on to the other end. So 2-lane, 1-way. Let's back that off a little bit more. There we go. Let's grab a parallel tool again. Run to there and right there. Lovely jubbly connection. Absolutely beautiful. Like, just, it makes it so easy. Like, look at that. Just done. So simply. So that part, definitely a huge improvement. So what is this complaining about now? Ah, we lost our drainage, did we? Okay. Fine. We will reconnect all that. From here to there. Is that all connected? That is all connected. Is that connected? It is not. This is so tricky to get this connected. And I don't really get why. Let's try this again. So it's clearly snapping here. Like, that snaps. And then that snaps. Which, now they're connected? Now they're connected. Cool. So then we want to come from here. Clearly that's snapping on. And this is where it's like, it doesn't, I can't quite tell if it's connected or not. Yeah, it looks connected. Alright, let's see if the park flow solves all of our traffic woes here. As traffic's like, where'd the road go that we were just on? Park flows are kind of amazing. Granted, they do have stoplights on each end, but they are kind of amazing. That weird bridge is not amazing, but whatever. It's just a ton of traffic wanting to, go from one side to the other. Which I could solve by like making a bridge and looping around and having that come over that way. I don't know. It's just I'm thinking that we've got so much traffic wanting to go from residential over to industrial. Whoa, what happened to our power? Why do we suddenly have power problems here? Ah, because this does not connect anymore. Okay. So let's build a line off. I want these to be underground. There we go. Yeah, let's get rid of that. I just want these to be underground power lines. So underground. Looks underground. Go to there, and then right to there. And now that bottleneck should be resolved because, yeah, it's coming out in 2 different places again. Oof, this traffic. It's so bad. It's just all the way into town backed up. However, I think, honestly, since most of these people want to turn right, you can just turn off the traffic light and be done with it. And just let these guys drive on through. I do like the park club. Looks good. So what's the hold up here? Some guy wanted so yeah, the traffic light may have been necessary, but I don't want that lane turning left. I want that lane turning right only. So I can't, it's not a per lane thing. Really? Well, that's dumb. That's very, very dumb. Because why would you want that lane turning as well? Yeah, we got some stuff happening here. This left turn lane can't really turn. I don't know. My brain is broken for today, so I am going to wrap it up and go see if I can't figure out what the solution to all these problems are. Banhammer Bank. Your money is safe with us. I want to go like that. Banhammer Bank. What a great name. Hoping it, where's their sign? I want to see their logo. It says something else is in there. I don't see a Banhammer Bank sign. That makes me sad. I wanted to see what that looked like. Anyway. What's that, like 8.5 hours worth of streaming today, I think? Something like that. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I'm not going to do raid. I'm tired. I just want to go chill. So I'll see you guys next time. Don't know when that's going to be just yet. But hopefully after this weekend, things are going to be a little more flexible. It's what it's looking like, but stay tuned. Hang out on Discord. You'll find out. See you guys later. Have a great night, everybody.